Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It feels really weird to say that because I literally have not used this in like 8 months. But I thought now was a good time to come back on and yeah, start documenting things. If you haven't already guessed, if you follow me on Instagram, I am pregnant. So I am pregnant with my first little baby. Due date is the start of December, like 2 days after my birthday. I'm not sure how I would feel about that, but it's not a Christmas baby, which I'm also quite glad about. But yeah, no, I am in my second trimester now, so I am 17 weeks pregnant. So even though I'm going to talk about stuff first trimester, I'm already quite a few weeks into my second trimester. And let me just tell you, second trimester is so much nicer than the first one. So I found out I was pregnant like end of March, I think, the start of April, end of March kind of time. I wasn't really that much of a shock to me, like or my boyfriend, to be honest. Like, not a shock, but like I took it really well and I was really happy about it. All my friends, all my family will know, like I'm always the one that everyone's like, yeah, she's gonna either get married first or she'll have babies first, and kind of came true. But yeah, no, I'm really excited. I found out sort of start of April, and to be honest, like I really just did not enjoy the first trimester at all. Like, I'm going to be completely honest with you. I suffered with like extreme nausea, like not morning sickness because I was never actually sick, but I suffered really bad with like nausea, like literally every time of the day, and that started about week 6, I think. Yeah, or like week 5, week 6, I think. I basically went on a family holiday to at Easter, and then I came back and I was like, oh, like I don't feel that well. And then it literally went on to like constantly till probably about week 12, like literally bang on the end of the first trimester. But it was really weird. It was like sort of when I woke up, I felt really sick. Had no energy, felt like I was going to faint, that kind of thing. If I didn't eat like literally like throughout the day, then I would feel really ill. Like when I became tired, I became really sick, like sicky feeling kind of thing. And it's just the only way that I could shake it was to go to sleep or eat something. So yeah, so those first like the first like sort of first trimester period, like I didn't really do much socializing, like I just didn't really feel myself at all, had no energy whatsoever. I also had quite little appetite just because of the fact that I don't have, and I still to this day don't have any cravings whatsoever, but I've got like a weird, like I've kind of developed like a weird anxiety now to eating like certain things. Like I've decided chicken is absolutely a no-go, to be honest, unless it's like really in something and I can't really tell. But I just have this like weird thing where I don't know, I didn't really hear that many people say that they had like complete like anxiety about it. I know that people have a lot of like food aversion, stuff like that, but I actually had like anxiety about eating, especially sort of around like week 10, like 9 kind of thing. And I just kind of felt like if I cook something, sometimes I'd literally have to just throw it in the bin, or sometimes I was out in a restaurant and I just felt like I couldn't eat what I'd ordered. So yeah, so I didn't really go out food much, like I didn't really want to eat that much. And to be honest, like my first trimester, as bad as it sounds, was mainly like pizza, like Thai takeaway weirdly, and just like any kind of beige food that I could get, really. And I said to the midwife, I was like, oh, I'm really sorry, I haven't eaten anything that seems to be like remotely healthy or anything. She was like, oh no, it's normal. So yeah, so I just ate really badly, and I didn't really, because I was so tired and felt so sick, I have literally didn't do any exercise. It's only now at 17 weeks that I feel ready to like go and do exercise, or like, you know, like go swimming or like go to the gym. Not that I haven't done it yet, but I feel like ready to, like I've kind of got my energy back. Another also like really weird first trimester symptom that is starting to clear up massively now was my skin. And I always used to have like incredibly greasy skin, like really oily. My hair was greasy, my face was oily, like it was just, yeah, it wasn't great, but I like managed it and I was kind of used to it. But then literally as soon as I found out I was pregnant, my skin just flipped and it went extremely dry on my face. Like I had like rashes, like I had literally like rashes all here. I had like rashes all under my eyebrows, around my nose. Like if I put stuff on my face, it would just like go up in a huge rash. I would put stuff on my, like I put deodorant on my armpits and my whole like underarms just went red and patchy. So I did have to get like the GP's help and like prescribe stuff for that. There isn't a word for it, like a name for it, but I'm not sure what it is. I think it ends in like something itis. Not sure. But yeah, but that was like really intense because like I wasn't used to like, I don't know, I just wasn't used to like my skin being that way, and it also like made me feel really quite like self-conscious about myself, because I really started to feel quite self-conscious in the first trimester because I felt, because I hadn't like got a bump completely formed, like I wouldn't say my bump really came out until like maybe like week 10. I think it started to, you could see sort of like it shaping at the top, sort of like under my boobs. Like obviously my boobs expanded huge amounts, like all my old bras gone, new bras all bought, but it was only like week 10 that I sort of started to see a bit of a change. But even then it was all just like I felt fat, like it looked almost like I was just fat, which I hated. Like I really felt really self-conscious. Like I literally said goodbye to jeans at like week 8 because I could not fit into them. Everything was really uncomfortable kind of thing. So yeah, so it just didn't really help that I felt self-conscious anyway because of like weight that I was putting on. But then like when I had like actual flaking skin, I just felt really like self-conscious. Like I put makeup on and it would come up over my makeup, like any foundation stuff. So I still, to be honest, like I still don't have makeup on. I don't really wear that much foundation anymore, unless it's like a proper occasion, because I'm just worried about my skin reacting to it. So I know another thing that a lot of people talk about, like I've literally watched so many like YouTube videos about this, but like so many people have said like the wait between finding out you're pregnant and the week 12 scan is like such a horrible wait. And I found out I was pregnant like literally 2 weeks in. Like it was really early, so early to the point where I did a pregnancy test and I literally, you could see that I like could see the faintest line, and like to the point where I was like, are my eyes like actually deceiving me kind of thing. So we found out like so early, and then I took about 8 pregnancy tests after that because I was just like, I need to make sure, whatever. And then it all obviously started to get darker and darker like as the weeks went on. So we went for a private scan. So this was like the result of our private scan. My friend literally said it looked like a snail with a sombrero on, which is actually so true. But yeah, we went for a private scan, which to be honest, like our first private scan, it was really nice, but it wasn't as nice as our 12-week scan. Like I wouldn't say it was like worth the money, because obviously you have to pay for it. It wasn't completely worth the money kind of thing, because you were literally like in and out. I don't know if it was just the place that we went to, but obviously in London they were quite expensive, and they very much were like in and out kind of thing. But we did get to see like videos and stuff of like little heartbeat, because our heartbeat was formed at like week 7. So we got to see that and everything, which was really nice. But then we went for our 12-week scan, which is obviously where we got this one done. And they literally said that baby was literally like moving so much. Like they have to basically like double check that all your dates and stuff are right, by like measuring and stuff. And they literally said, she was like, I can't really do that much of it. Like we're gonna have to wait a little bit because like baby is like wriggling so much, like moving about everywhere and stuff like that. So she literally said, she was like, good luck when you get to like week 20 and you can actually start to feel the movements. She was like, I feel like your baby's going to be quite lively. So I'm still waiting for that. But yeah, that was just so much like that was such a nicer experience. Like the lady was lovely, and yeah, it was just really nice. It was just a really nice experience. And then we went back. At this point I told my close family, so like my mum, my dad, my sister, my partner had told like his like close family kind of thing. I'd also told my best friends, my housemates at this point. So it was like a nice, like I could tell people, I could start to then tell more people, and I was just getting a lot more like excited about it, because I think when you talk about it, like it all becomes a lot more real. And also as well, at that point my bump was starting to form a little bit. So I was like, it actually started to feel, I think week 12 was like, okay, like I actually do feel pregnant now. So yeah, so I definitely say like week 12 was the really nice point. Sorry, the sun had literally gone in, so the video's gone way darker. But yeah, but the first thing that I could think of when we came out of our 12-week scan was I need to get something. I went a bit rogue, and basically as soon as I got like an official, like I said, I did about 8 pregnancy tests. The first 3 were all extremely faint, and I was like, is it? Like, is there a line? But obviously the last one we did, on the last like few we did, were like dark, and they confirmed it. And then as soon as I saw that line, I literally was just like shopping, did my food shop in Asda, and I picked up this really cute little set. Just like a really cute little set, because obviously it's going to be a winter baby, so I bought some like long sleeve kind of things. But I just couldn't resist. Like I just wanted something that like I could look at, and just like get all cute about. But that was literally, I bought that like 5 weeks kind of thing, so it might have been a bit early. But yeah, but when we did our 12-week scan, we went into H&M and got a few little bits. So we got this really cute little, it's literally just come apart in my bag, but we got a really cute little like baby grow, like vest kind of thing with a matching hat and some matching leggings. And then I've also just got some sort of like vests kind of thing, all in very neutral colours. We're not finding out the sex of the baby, just because, like my mum puts it, you literally don't get many proper surprises in life. So this one we definitely wanted to wait for. I feel like it's going to be a decision where at our 20-week scan they're going to be like, oh, do you want to find out? And I'll be like, but we don't want to. So that does mean we're going to have to try and like, we're trying to look at boys names and girls names, which is actually harder than I thought. But yeah, so we're not actually going to find out. So I'm basically, everything I buy is going to be, or like people get me, has so far, it's all been very like beige, creams, whites, greys kind of vibe. My friend actually bought me some really cute dungarees, which if you follow me on Instagram, I'm going to put everything up on there anyway. But this is my favourite thing like that I have bought so far. It was a little bit more expensive. Like I always, like I got told, don't buy expensive stuff for your baby, because they're literally, especially like early on stuff, because they're gonna grow out of it so fast. My boyfriend's like 6'3" as well, 6'4", so like I just know, I feel like I'm just gonna have such a big baby anyway. So, you know, a lot of people said like don't buy a lot of like newborn or like 0 to 3 months, because actually time flies and they just got out of it, so you don't want to buy like loads of expensive stuff. But this I bought and I just like fell in love with. I basically went to Spitalfields Market because when my boss was pregnant, which she's just had her baby quite recently, but when we found out she was pregnant in like October time, me and my mum went shopping in Spitalfields Market, which obviously is in London, and we came across the most gorgeous like organic kind of baby store. and I bought a really cute like I think it was like kind of knits, it was like knit cottony kind of material, and it was just like a really nice like beigey kind of colour, and I basically was like, I really want one myself. So me and my mum went and couldn't find it. Basically the store must have gone, and yeah, so I was like, but I found another store, and these are all like made out of like 100% cotton, and they're like chemical free and stuff like that, which I really liked. So it's a little, it's like, so it's grey stars with white. So there's a little jumper kind of like top, with little kind of trousers, which I just thought was so adorable. And it also comes with little like matching little booties kind of thing. So I thought this was actually adorable, and it was £22 for like the set, which, to be fair, like I said to like my boyfriend, I said like it's the kind of thing that you'd keep for like future children. I feel like future babies kind of thing. Like I wouldn't throw this one away, or like sell it or give it away kind of thing. And we also bought it in 3 to 6, so we know that like they'll actually have a chance to wear it. So yeah, that's my favourite. I feel like I'm proper, like I've rambled completely in this video. I haven't really had any plan or whatever. But I will say, like, the one thing that people did ask me a lot was like what my like plans were and stuff, like kind of future plan, well not future plans, but like, you know, this past like next year, because obviously my boyfriend lives in Leicestershire, I live in London. They were like, what are you gonna do? And basically I was due to move in with him anyway in December, like once my tenancy ran out here, just because like we are in like a long, not like a long distance relationship, like he lives 2 hours away, but we see each other like once or twice a week kind of thing, like over a few days, but it's just nicer to move in. But like he had like he just bought a 4-bed house, and he's just got like an amazing job opportunity, like promotion kind of thing. So it was kind of like, it would be silly for me to stay here, because I was going to leave my job anyway at Christmas. So I am just literally just going to leave early, like leave London a little bit earlier than expected. So I'm going to move like about September time. Some people have said to me, oh, that's like really late, like that's like 26, 27 weeks, 30 weeks kind of thing, like in that time frame. But like I genuinely, I have no like other option kind of thing, like with my work and stuff, like the way it's event based and stuff, like I kind of need to be at a base, and then I can work from home when we don't have the events, which is like in that period from like September until I go on maternity leave in November. So yeah, so it's all, I'm actually feeling like really okay about it. Like I feel quite positive. I'm not feeling like I'm gonna miss London that much. Like I feel like I've lived here now for three and a bit years. Like I feel like I've experienced it, and I'm just excited like to come back. Like I can bring like my baby back and stuff, and like I guess I can look around London with a new perspective. So yeah, so I'm not too upset about moving out, but obviously I am to leave my housemates, but yeah, like not too upset to move out of London. But I guess that's why like I wanted to document everything on here, just because like it just felt like a really good time to like come back to YouTube and like start like documenting things. Like, you know, I'll be doing like hopefully like I want to do some like moving vlogs, like stuff to buy for the house, like baby stuff. Like there's just so many like exciting things which like makes me really excited. And like also, if you follow me on Instagram, I'm kind of like veering off from the whole fashion kind of thing, and I want to make it more like authentic to me kind of thing. Like yes, there'll still be fashion stuff, but it will also be like incorporating like lifestyle kind of stuff, like because obviously my lifestyle is going to be changing. So yeah, I want to put more like baby stuff, I want to put more like house stuff, and also still keep like a fashion element. So yeah, so I'm excited to like document everything like on here. That is if I actually like keep going with, sometimes I just like say, oh yeah, I'll do something, and then I actually don't, but I really want to. So yeah, so I guess hopefully there will be a next video to upload, but in the meantime, if you want any sort of like updates, if you have any like literally if you have any like recommendations, or like you're a mum yourself and you have any like recommendations and tips and stuff like that, literally head to my Instagram and share them with me, because I'm a first time mum, like this is all very much welcome. So yeah, so thank you for listening to me ramble on, and yeah, I'm just excited.